Good evening and welcome to our live...
Not a surprise, that decision. I really believe there will be plenty for the bowlers on this pitch if they can keep their lines and lengths. If they don't, the batters will more than likely punish them.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Straight to the fielder.
Whoa, wide delivery, the nerves are showing already. An interesting way to start an innings.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Got all of it, and for 6.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack, and the great southern stand end. Gone! Played all around it.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Sharma, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Absolutely nailed it.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Right out of the middle.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Nicely played.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game. Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Runs flowing freely in that over, 24 off it. England are 47 for 1. Hit that hard, nailed it.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Times it nicely.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Right off the middle of the bat.
That was a big hit. Incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display. Very solid. I think this is just the start.
Nice shot.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Catch it!
Out!
Yeah!
Good catch!
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Livingston, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Great shot, great timing.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Good bit of timing there.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Big over there, 24 from it. England are 105 for 2. Middle that one, great timing.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Huge shot, that's a massive shot, just incredible.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot, it just flew to the boundary for 6.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting, mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Really charging towards 3 figures now. Absolutely hammered that one.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Super piece of timing.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
137 for 2.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Woakes will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Timed that brilliantly.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Catch it!
It's a good shot, 4 straight down the ground.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
It's been a great over so far, 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Caught! One of the easiest catches you'll see.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the members' end.
Yep.
Takes them into the 90s, and they may well be looking to get to 3 figures in 2 balls the way they're going.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Reverse swept very firmly, 4 runs.
Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all.
Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Malan has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Yep. Keepers.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it. That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yes! Ball is in!
This could be trouble.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive.
Yes!
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Really good shot there.
Solid partnership. 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
It's a fine sweep, effortless to get to the boundary.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Jacks is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. That's off the middle of the bat.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Waiting! Yep!
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yes!
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yes!
Good shot. It's found the gap.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Patel shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Yes!
Great shot. Not sure anyone can get round to the vacant third man.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep, yep.
Super catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
4 runs in fine style off the front foot.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. England weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Catch!
Yes. That's out. Caught.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Keeper!
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
Nicely played.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
Nice.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong.
Catch it!
Nice shot.
Wow! Power off the front foot, goes all the way.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep. Keeper!
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Yep.
Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks so.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Patel coming back into the attack. Brilliant. A reverse sweep, a switch hit for 4.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Patel will be disappointed with that delivery.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Right off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Times it nicely.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game. Got that away nicely.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Yes. Keeper.
There's a chance if this hits.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep. No. Bowler.
Tucks it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Gone right through the defences.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Brilliant diving stop.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait on.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
4 runs added there. England are 288 for 8. Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Smeared away. Don't think it'll go all the way.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Great shot through the gap.
Picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Good bit of timing there.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away. Maybe they didn't pick it up very late on that shot.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yes.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Yeah.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yes.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. 4 runs added in that over. England are 312 for 8. Going with spin now. Timed that brilliantly.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
This has been a demonstration of high-class batting. 200 runs. Marvellous.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Super shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Patel back on now.
Yep.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Power and precision in that shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Great shot, great timing.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep, yep.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Jacks has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yes.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad. Confident appeal. Could it be? There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
Pitching in line, just a case now on if it's hitting the stumps. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets though? Jacks has to go, ends up being a waste of a review. Well, a wonderful innings comes to an end. Hit the ball to all parts of the ground, really put the bowlers to the sword.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
At number 11, please give him a round of applause.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
Perfectly timed.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch.
Yes.
And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Are now 368 for 9.
11 runs added there. England are 368 for 9. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the great southern stand end. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
Waiting.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really. It's been a fantastic display of batting that we've seen. It'll be a tough ask to chase down a total like this, but the pitch is still looking good. Just need a good start. A mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start